Hi, everybody. It's Bernadette Dockery. I want to welcome you to Meet My Mentor live webinar or slash Hangout. I squeeze this in because, I want to help anybody who might be having issues with their business. Sharing is caring. I care to share, and plus, it's good to learn from each other. So, squeezing you in, if you look behind me, you see the EF5 tornado that landed in my house. I'm currently moving. I have so much going on in the next month. So I want you to meet my mentor, Karla Silver. Before I introduce her, I wanted to give you a little background about her. I met Karla a little ways ago. It was weird. It was like organic that day. I was unemployed. I was, money was running low, and I was online all day long looking for jobs. And I happened to go into my Yahoo and click on this email. I read her story. She came from corporate. She got tired of lifestyle, and, she just wanted to start this home business thing. She fought against it for a little while, but, sometimes you got to have the, what do you call it? The saying, it's better to join them than beat them than join them, or however it goes. So she joined, and she's been home for 10 years, and she's doing her thing. So Karla, a couple things about Karla. She is a best-selling author of a book called Change Agents. Her and her husband, Don, have been, voted as online business experts by selfgrowth.com, which is very good. Yay, Karla! And she's just my little motivator and my mentor. So I want to introduce you to Karla Silva. Hi, Karla! Come on out, girl.
Thank you so much. I don't know who is that person. It's so funny because when we first met, you live on one side of the country, I live on the other side of the country, but it was kind of like a joining of forces. It just felt right from the beginning, and I got to hand it to you, girl. You're a single mom. You've got a lot on your plate, as everybody saw the tornado of boxes behind her. She's moving forward. She's moving forward in her life, and she's also moving forward in her business here. She's what we call a master's affiliate, which means she's fully committed to her business here. I'm watching her execute on her business every single day. I have to say, I think she's the queen of blogging here at least within the Extreme team, which is the team that we're affiliated with at the company that we've decided to align with. But more importantly, she's an amazing person. So congratulations to you for finding Bernadette. I would strongly urge that you align yourself with her. She's an amazing woman, and you couldn't be in better hands. So with that said, my obligation to you here today is really just to give you a quick outline of what we're up to. A couple of things that I want to say beforehand. I'm going to do a quick PowerPoint presentation, and before you go, another PowerPoint presentation, I'm doing it for two reasons. First of all, you probably don't want to stare at me the entire time, but most importantly, people have different styles of learning. Some people are audio learners, some people are visual learners. I'm actually a visual learner, so it's really hard for me. I'm not stupid, but I have to listen to things over and over if I'm only hearing them from my ears. So I like to combine the two. I try to make it as painless as possible, but I want to combine the two so that I can give you the best value for your time, because your time is valuable. And so thank you for taking time out of your day or your evening or whenever you're watching this to spend some time with Bernadette and I. That tells me that you're serious, and I'm going to take you seriously too. So to that end, hold on a second and let me grab my PowerPoint presentation so that we can get to it. And I just want to let you know right off the bat that Google doesn't like PowerPoint for some bizarre reason. It just doesn't like PowerPoint at all. So it's just going to look funny on your screen. So in my case, I never wanted to look for a job again. So I entitled this Bernadette Dockery and Karla Silver Let You Know and How to Never Look for a job again. Most importantly, without doing stuff that sucks, right? There are a lot of businesses out there that just plain suck. I'm going to be obviously, I'm going to be straightforward with you guys. I never wanted to do the friends and family thing. Also, I didn't want to ever build an online business like looking like an idiot and falling on my face, and I'm quite sure that you don't want to do that either. So that's my goal here for you today. Or I could entitle this webinar or Google Hangout that we're doing, how I replace my six-figure income online and how you can do it too. Regardless of what we call this, I'm really dedicated to teaching you something tonight. So here's a mercifully short introduction. I really don't want to bore you. Well, Bernadette already gave you a lot of my info, but for the past 10 years, I've been helping individuals build businesses online. I've helped local businesses, and I've helped independent entrepreneurs like Bernadette build very, very big businesses online. You already heard that I have a best-selling book with the great Brian Tracy. I was a part of that book because I'm a recognized expert in lifestyle design. And lifestyle design is only knowing how to help people identify what they want out of their life and design their life and actually go get that designed life, right? So many people feel stuck. So I'm big on lifestyle design. She already mentioned I'm a business opportunity expert for selfgrowth.com, and I just love the idea of running an online business because it's allowed my husband and I to live all over the world. We threw our stuff in storage in 2008, I think it was, and we've lived all over the place. We just settled down on the west coast of the United States about a year ago, and who knows, we might just stay here for a while. So there's my brief credentials. What I'm going to teach you today are the 3 pillars, the things that you must have to make sales online. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, without doing stuff that sucks, right? Like without building that business, without that old friends and family stuff, so you can actually go big, it's very, very big, selling things to people that you don't know. And why I feel this is important to you is that most of the information that you hear about online businesses is dead wrong. 100%, or I should say 98% of the businesses out there now are online. Bill Gates said it first the best way. He said either you have a business and you have it online or you're going out of business. So don't think, all businesses have to be online to a certain extent. And honestly, when you're managing and representing products that you can be proud of that are sold online, you can work from anywhere you want and answer to no one. You can solve your financial challenges once and for all, and you can succeed in your business of your own. So is this for you? Well, let me give you the do's and don'ts, right? This is for people that even if you're just looking to make some extra money, this is for you. If you're out of work like I was 10 years ago, and I was a little bit of a rebel, and I just decided I never, ever, ever, ever wanted to go back and look for another job, this is definitely for you. If you already have a business of some kind, whether you're an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, you're a plumber, you own a brick and mortar business anywhere, and you are struggling to find customers and want to learn how to market online, this is for you. And if you're like Bernadette and me and countless others on our team and are looking for financial freedom, this is definitely for you. So here's the house rules, guys. This is not, and I do not want you to think this is some kind of get-rich-quick opportunity. If you're here because you think that it is, log off now. Right, and this is also nothing. Do nothing, get paid. Unicorns fly across the sky, and golden bars arrive in your bank account vault. Right, that's definitely not this. We work for our living, just like any other business owner. And I just want to say up front too, since I've been doing this for a while, my results are not typical. Right. Most people who buy any of that how to make money training online and how to make money anywhere don't make any money at all. It's kind of like the guy that has great intentions. He has great intentions to get physically fit, and he buys a treadmill and 3 weeks later, the treadmill's still sitting there. It totally works, and he can get physically fit, but he's sitting across the room watching TV with a beer on his belly eating Doritos, right? So we can't fault him for good intentions, but we certainly can't fault the treadmill, right? So again, don't expect to get rich quick. There are people that have done very well very fast, but we all work very hard. Again, I had an advantage over some people. I already had a little bit of a name in the industry, and I had a teeny tiny list. And I really actually couldn't market to that list because those people were working another business that I had endorsed and just got burned out. And so I couldn't, I really did, I had to start from scratch once I got here. But what I had done is I had already developed the habits of what successful people do, right? I had already developed the habit of, quote unquote, getting on that treadmill every day. So I got to work, and I'm quite sure that anybody that's serious and you're listening to my voice, that you have the ability to develop those habits as well. I'm not anything special over anybody else. So here was where I was when I got started as an entrepreneur, and this might sound like you. I had gotten laid off. The industry that I was in had gone upside down. There were no jobs. And certainly, even a couple of years later, there were very few jobs at the level that I was playing at. So I would have had to take an enormous step backwards in my career. Not interested. At the exact same time, my husband laid me off. Right? So I was getting divorced. Lost our house. We lost everything. I lost my income. I was getting close to broke. I was getting scared because I was so much in debt. One day I bought like $4,000 worth of vitamins and weight loss products from this multi-level marketing company. And as they were delivered to my house, and I was putting them away in my garage, and spent 2 hours labeling each flippin' bottle with my name and my telephone number, a little voice in the back of my head said, no, this is not going to work. You're not going to be able to do this. This is not how you want to build a business. So in essence, guys, I felt like a big, fat failure. So what did I do? Well, after I looked at franchises and building a business of my own, I realized that would be just like having a job. So I really shifted my focus to online, and I found a direct sales company where I could study actual people that had already achieved the level of success that I was looking for. I was looking for mentors that would be able, that could lead, right? I didn't have to have somebody to call me every day and tell me what to do and all that stuff. I just wanted to be able to see what they were doing so that I could do exactly what they were doing so that I could have the same results. And of course, if you're going to find a mentor, you're going to want to have a mentor or a leader or a master that has a proven track record of somebody so that they can help you. And then, and even more importantly, I decided to commit. And I decided to look at real marketing solutions, because every business you have, I don't care what it is, if you're in a network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing, a plumber, I don't care what you are, doesn't matter, Amazon, you must know marketing, right? So I knew that the key to getting customers was understanding real marketing techniques instead of all of this stuff that's sold all the time, right? So I invested money I didn't have. I invested literally, and you don't have to do this, and I'll tell you why a little bit later, but my new husband over time, and I literally have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in our own marketing and leadership courses and personal development courses. We've traveled all over the world to meet with other masters and other personal development professionals and speakers and coaches so that we can gather the information that we need so that we can pass it on to people like you and Bernadette. And then, of course, we committed to following their teachings to the letter. And that wasn't easy, right? If somebody tells you have to do something and you don't understand exactly why, sometimes that's tough to do. But hey, if you've got a mentor that's really doing it, you're going to follow directions. So that was my big turning point. So here's what I want to share with you today. I said I was going to share 3 things that you need to be successful online, but I actually decided to throw in 2 more. okay, so that you have a complete picture. And some of you that are listening to this might think, wow, this is pretty obvious, but it's key that you have all of these things and that all of these things work in tandem with one another. And so, and plus, frankly, I didn't want to build all of this stuff, but you have brought something online, I'm quite sure. So you've gone to a website or a blog, right? Well, if you're going to sell anything online, or you're any kind of business owner, you must have a website or a blog so that you can connect with your customers 24/7 when they're looking for you, right? So you don't open your store and close your store at 8 a.m. and then 5 p.m. You have a website or a blog that works for you 24/7. Then it's an essential component is having a sales video that actually can make sales for you while you're asleep, or while you're taking care of your kids, or while you're fill in the blank at the gym, getting groceries, whatever, right? You want to not have to explain your products or your business or your service one-to-one or at meetings or anything like that. You want people to come to your website, see your sales video, and purchase. But not everybody purchases, right? So it's critical to have a way to follow up with your potential customers, right? Somebody comes to your website and says, hey, I want to see that sales video. They give you your name, their name and email address, and you have a way for technology to follow up with you so that you're not sitting there writing emails all day long and trying to follow up with your prospects, right? Not everybody buys on the first visit. Actually, I sent an email out back in 2006. And that guy, some guy saved my email and called me last year. So honestly, it's pretty cool to have an automated follow-up system. Here's the 2 bonus things. In my personal opinion, I think it's absolutely critical to have products and services that are in demand. It's really, really cool to be passionate about tomato fertilizer or, outside umbrella tools. I don't know. Those are super niche products. It's great to be passionate about that, and certainly you can sell those things online, but it's even more fun and way easier to have products and services that are popular and in demand. And lastly, as I emphasized a couple slides ago, I believe it's absolutely critical to have a mentor or in a team environment to surround you and support you, especially during the beginning of your business. That, especially too, if you're working like I do, and most people that have online businesses, we work from a home or home office. And how cool is it to be able to tap into a team and get a question answered on the fly, or be able to connect with your mentor and get some coaching along the way. That's been the key for me my entire home-based business career. And these, my friend, are the 5 pillars that have made me and the teams that I've worked with millions and millions of dollars over the past decade. So you're still here. So you're at your computer watching this webinar and you've heard how this works. You know that selling great products online can solve your financial problems. They've solved countless of other individuals' issues. Plus, if you're someone that can actually roll up your sleeves and get to work, you might be wondering how you can move forward quickly, right? So here's the deal, and I want you to listen closely. I am not going to get all hyped up and get you all hyped up about how we can help you. You've already listened to me. You've been on Bernadette's list. You've heard her. You've heard my story. You know that we can help you. So what I want you to do now is go over what we have here at Empower Network, and if it's right for you, I want you to buy it. If it's not right for you, I don't want you to get it, right? So we are, both Bernadette and myself are part of an extreme team. We are the #1 team within the company that we've decided to align ourselves with, and that company is called Empower Network. Empower Network provides a world-class, and listen carefully because I don't have it written here, a world-class education in internet marketing, entrepreneurship, and leadership. It is one of the most rapidly growing companies in the world, certainly in the United States. We have in just less than 2 years, we've created more than a dozen seven-figure earners. There are a lot of people making a lot of money here. We have over 300 affiliates and customers in over 200 countries and territories. Actually, I think there's only, I looked at that number and I went to verify it, and I realized, because there's not 200 countries out there. There's 170 some, depending on political problems, right? There might be 180, 174, depending on when you're listening to this, right? But that also includes territories. So we're all over the world. And more importantly, I actually know we paid out over $105 million in commission. That is a lot of change, guys, that you have the opportunity to get a piece of. So what does Empower Network do? What do they provide you when you get started here? Well, here, let's look at the five pillars. When you get started here for $25 only, you're provided with a fully functional blog, which is your website. That's provided for you. Everything that you need to be able to begin posting online and building your voice and your influence online is right there for $25 a month. Also, along with that, we provide you with high converting sales videos. Right, Empower Network has the production all taken care of. You don't have to make a sales video. All those things are taken care of for you so that you can focus on marketing your business. We teach you how to follow up using technology. We actually give you pre-written emails so that you can load them into the follow-up system so you don't have to sit there and write emails all day long. And our product line. And internet marketing education, when I was looking for what company do I want to align myself with, I looked at Empower very closely, and one of the things I was looking for, obviously, were products that were in demand. So I went and did some research online, and if you can just do a basic search on Google, you can see that tens of thousands of individuals are looking, if not hundreds of thousands of individuals are looking for an internet marketing education every single month. So that's pretty high demand for our products. Mm-hmm. And lastly, our team and our leadership are here to mentor you. You certainly will have access to Bernadette, me, and countless others. We get together every day, Monday through Thursday, for a quick team call to get your questions answered. We have instructional videos. We have everything you need to build your business very, very quickly and very, very profitably, because we're only interested in getting you into profit as soon as possible. So obviously we give you a website. We provide you with high converting sales videos. We teach you how to market your website. We give you an easy deploy follow-up system. So guess what? You can make sales on autopilot and begin to making commissions easily. So if you're looking for a place to be proud of the product that you represent, develop a business where people will buy from you over and over again, sell like crazy, this is specifically for you. So you might want to know, how much is this going to cost me, right? Because every business costs money. There's no such thing. If it doesn't cost money, it's called a job. So let's go briefly look briefly at our products. Our first product is our blog. As I mentioned before, it is the coolest thing about our blog, it's one of the highest traffic websites in the world. Lots and lots, 300,000 customers, right? That means Google loves it. So you have an opportunity to generate leads from your blog very, very quickly. Our second product is called Inner Circle, and that is your brain candy. I'm sure you would agree that if you're accustomed to making $5,000 a month, to go to $5,000 to $15,000 requires a different level of thinking. To go from $15,000 to $150,000 a month requires yet another different level of thinking, right? An employee thinks differently than an entrepreneur. So Empower Network gets together once or twice a week with some of the top internet marketers, the top leaders, the top coaches in the industry, and they talk specifically about how they got from where they were to where they are now. Costa Rica Intensive is the next step in the educational curriculum, and that's just all about how to start and grow and maintain your business. My favorite product is the 15K formula, and that is everything that you need, soup to nuts, to learn how to market your business, to get unending number of people asking about what you do and how to purchase the products from you every single day. And lastly, our master's course isn't just about how to build a business, but it's about how to scale your business. Let's say you get to 10K a month, how to take that 10K a month and scale it much, much more. So that's an overview of our curriculum, but again, you're getting the exact system that I personally used to generate $6,000 in my first 6 weeks. So here we are at how much it costs. Our blog is $25 a month. The Inner Circle product is $100 a month. Costa Rica is only a one-time. It's like buying a course and you own it forever. That's $500. Our 15K formula is $1,000 one time, and our master's course is $3,500 one time. If you'll notice, on the right-hand side in the green, those are our commissions. So guess what? You purchase a blog, somebody purchases a blog from you, you just made your money back, right? It's 100% commission. Inner Circle, same thing. Costa Rica, same thing. 15K formula, same thing. The only one that isn't 100% commission is our master's course. So if you chose, and you don't have to, I chose to go, when I first got started, I bought the blog in the Inner Circle, and then I looked around to see what I wanted to do and made my decisions from there. I'm not sure. Bernadette, what did you do when you got started? Did you just buy the blog, or what did you do?
I had the blog in the Inner Circle for a while, and then at once I bumped up to the Costa Rica 15K and Master Course, I think about 4 months after.
Right on. Right on. Yeah, so everybody goes at their different pace. Obviously, if you own the Inner Circle and the blog, you're eligible for $125 a month commission from every single other person that purchases that based on your marketing efforts. And it goes from there. But here's the cool thing. I know you're serious. Here's what I'm going to say. If you feel that this is for you, or it even might be for you, get started today for $25. That's what I got in, and I kicked the tires, man. I looked at everything that could possibly be wrong with this opportunity, and then I made my decision about how big, how fast I wanted to grow my business. You might be here for another $500 a month or $2,000 a month. I was here for a lot more, same with Bernadette, but you get to choose. Now, there is a 72-hour discount. To be in integrity, I want to make sure that you know about this. If you choose to fully capitalize your business and you decide this is for you, within your first 72 hours, you have an opportunity to get in for a 42% discount. And that's just to let you know, you get to make that decision. But here's where it gets even better. If you choose to get in for $25 today, you're going to get a full hour of private coaching with me. And I charge $500 an hour to people in the outside world for coaching. So you'll get a full hour of private coaching with me. You're going to get our entire marketing machine, all of our videos, all of our emails, every single thing that we can give you. We get together almost daily. You'll have an opportunity to be coached Monday through Thursday by some of the top performers on our team and ask them questions. And then of course you'll get to if you choose to fully capitalize your business, you'll get into our Extreme Team Mastermind. So that's a lot of added value just for $25 and just for making the leap to dip your toe in the water. So here's what you're going to want to do next. There will be a link in the chat area momentarily in the webinar. Process your payment for the $25 blog. If you don't have the link available right now and you're not watching it live, it definitely is in one of the emails that Bernadette sends along. Make sure because she'll have that perfectly available for you. You'll be able to find it. Almost immediately, you will receive a Getting Started checklist. This is a checklist. You start at the top, and by the time you get to the bottom of the page, your whole money-making online machine is all ready to go. right? So it'll help you set up your business quickly. My assistant Tina will contact you and schedule your coaching call with me, and then you'll be on your way, like I am, like Bernadette is, and countless of other individuals on our team, the Extreme Team, are, to solving your financial issues forever. I want to remind you, this is not a get rich quick. This is definitely we work, but you definitely have it in you to solve your financial issues forever. So you've watched this presentation, you've learned how it's worked, you know how this is an excellent value, especially since for $25 you're getting $3,000 worth of bonuses and $500 of coaching from me, and you know that selling these great products can solve your problems. So we also have our bonuses, as I mentioned before, so just get started. It doesn't take anything more than making that decision. I'd love to know if, Bernadette, do you have anything extra to say here today?
It was good. I even took a little bit of notes because, you know, every time I get on a webinar with any of the leaders, you got to take notes. Even though sometimes you may hear things over and over again, but it's good for it to sink in your mind and it starts flowing. You'll start just doing what they say. So, thank you, Karla.
Well, I'll tell you, you're very welcome, and I agree with you. I listen. When I first got started as an entrepreneur, there was this one training call that I listened to over and over and over and over and over and over again, and I swore that I had the dang thing memorized. But one day, I listened to it, and it just something clicked for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the old expression, when the student is ready, the teacher arrives. Well, the teacher had arrived for me on that day, and I took what I learned in that training, and I went and made a lot of money as a result of that. So I'm here to provide service. Our entire team is. We're just very excited to be aligned with a company of the integrity and the I guess the sales power of Empower Network. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And again, I want to remind you, you couldn't be in a better place. Bernadette is a tremendous leader. She could probably have been leading this presentation herself. But what we wanted to do is just give you an idea of the kind of teamwork that we have available for you when you get started, and roll up your sleeves and get to work. Any last words, girl?
No. Do we see any questions? Does anybody have any questions?
Looking, I don't see any questions. Cool. This is nice. Good information. Right on. Thank you. Where do I start? Well, I guess they're going to get their questions answered when they get started.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, guys. And it's been my pleasure to be here with you, Bea. And I will see you in a week.
Oh, yes. I cannot wait.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.